No. Sorry.
Yo, you really be on TikTok mad heavy now.
I made a video about a recipe I made.
I haven't seen it.
Yo, this one girl made this. I made 2 recipes off TikTok over the weekend. One, this guy made like some type of chicken rice. Girl, slapped.
Yeah.
So I made it, and then this other lady had like this, like it was some type of salad. So cucumbers, red onions, tomatoes, a little black olive.
Mm-hmm. Chef's kiss.
So good.
That might be your calling right there on the TikTok.
I love finding recipes on TikTok and just making them. Like, I just kind of put my own little spin to it.
Yeah.
Turned out so. I got another one. Symone bought the air fryer because I'm gonna make these soy honey garlic wings.
Oh, like soy sauce.
It's a little soy sauce in there.
Oh, okay.
I am excited.
Interesting.
Like that. My TikTok is all about food.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So I don't know. Maybe you do book reviews. Maybe I do food reviews.
I did make a separate TikTok for my book stuff.
Okay.
I know. I'm really all into this now.
Listen, you love books, and that's a good thing.
Really, just
You could be into other things.
You know what? You're right.
You could be into a lot worse.
Much.
So
Much.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Worse.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Period.
Nothing.
All right. You ready to start the show?
I am.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
What is happening?
What's poppin'?
Episode 23 in the building.
Yes.
I'm your girl, Sierra T.
And I'm your girl, Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Yes, ma'am.
Ole.
All of that good stuff. I don't think we have any announcements today.
Not right now, no.
No, but you can always check us out on the block.
It's the block. Sorry.
Here you go. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Get it out.
I'm done.
Get it all out.
It's the block.
There you go. I knew you had one more.
I'm finished.
We are on itstheblock.com. You can go there for your lifestyle, arts, entertainment, culture, and everything exclusive to the city of Charlotte. Itstheblock.com. You can follow them on Twitter at itstheblock_ and itstheblock_ on Instagram. And we're also up there, so you can see us there as well too.
That's it.
Get completely cultured.
I mean, honestly.
Go all the way out.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, sis. What can't you wrap your head around?
Okay, so speaking of TikTok.
Oh.
I cannot wrap my head around. There's this new trend on TikTok, and I don't know if I'm on the wrong TikTok. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But I'm seeing there's a very messy trend going around on TikTok where people are posing like the people that they hook up with.
Oh, I've seen those videos. That's nasty.
Not cute, and it's only a matter of time before it's really messy, and I can't wrap my head around it. It was one I was like,
yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, like y'all, it's just somebody's gonna get hurt. It's not cute.
Yeah,
and I can't like. There's so many other trends that we could be talking about and doing, but y'all Gen Zs, y'all messy.
Yo, Gen Z really just don't care. Like they're really just kind of like very bold and out there, and they're like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
and and you'll deal.
Like I kind of like it, but then it's kind of like.
No generation is perfect, okay?
Ours is. I think the millennials is probably the perfect generation, like, honestly. Think about it. Like, we invented the digital age.
Well, I would actually say that probably Generation X or Generation Y invented it, but we made it, poppin'.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so.
That's just how, I think millennials are just, like, I could be biased.
Yes, you are definitely biased.
Millennial gang over here, like.
But also,
it's like, something like that.
Something like that.
So yeah. Anyways, what can't you wrap your head around, sis?
Okay, so I don't watch the shows anymore, but the Love and Hip Hop clip came down my timeline of Erica Mena telling Safari that she is pregnant with a second child.
Yes.
Now, I have been keeping up via clips on Twitter, so I know that they have been having some issues because of the first child, and they're just like, it's a hard time for them.
Yeah.
But the way he reacted and the fact that she was so nervous to tell him was disgusting.
Yeah.
I cannot wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
I just think it's like, what did you think like a marriage would entail when you guys got together? Like, did you guys not have a conversation and really sit down and talk about like what y'all wanted? You know, as a couple, they couldn't have.
No,
they couldn't have.
No, as a Love and Hip Hop fan, like when they were, first of all, kudos to them. They go from Hollywood to New York to Atlanta. I'm not mad. They are getting all the checks that Mona Scott has to give. Their relationship was really based off of lust. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, like, not saying that nobody was rooting for them, but nobody was rooting.
I mean, I didn't mind them together per se. Like, it was like, oh, okay, that's a thing, you know. But
I don't think anybody really expected them to last. I mean, like, no, seriously, like, and that's not coming for Safari or Erica Mena because like I think that they both have done such great in their careers, you know, as social media or reality show icons. I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, but just based off of the way they got started, it was like.
See, I can't speak on the whole story because, like I said, I haven't watched it in years. But just like seeing that and knowing how they were before, like to me, it felt like he could have done anything. It was like, you know what, babe, let's try to work this out. You know, because I really want us to be together. You know, we're married. You know, I just was really hoping he would have had a different reaction other than like, oh, you know, it's hard right now. You know, and then what do you think is gonna happen when you have unprotected sex?
Right, exactly.
Am I?
Right. No, you're not.
Okay.
No. No. I mean, I think this is like one of the many lessons, especially of reality show, you know, couples and just celebrity couples. Like, marriage is not for everybody. Okay, so be very, very selective with who, you know what I'm saying? Like who you choose to marry. You know what I mean? Because.
And you know what? I think like I'm just kind of going off here, but I think like, you know, millennials are our age. We've seen plenty of experiences, not just our own, but with other people. Yeah. And I think I think at this point in age, like you should be taking those things into heed or in caution, right? You know, like you need to be thinking about this strategically, like marrying for certain things. Like you don't have to do that anymore. You know, women have way more rights than they used to. So like, you know, really kind of. I don't know, do it right. You know, just do it right and make sure you're having the conversations that need to be had so that you don't end up in relationships where your husband's like, oh, child, a second kid. Like, you want your man. I would assume that you would want your man to be excited about bringing a life or a second life into the world.
It's just like them dang on gender reveal videos where y'all are literally like, I'm going to say this, you heard it here. I hope your kid grows up and sees that video and slaps y'all because...
Like, you mad because you having a daughter?
Like, are you serious? I wanted a son.
You don't have one. So now what?
Then try again the next time. You act like this the only kid you're going to have.
Right. And then God forbid if you have a daughter, but you wanted a son, and now the daughter comes out and she's like, oh, I'm a trans man. Then you'll have attitude then. So what is it? Like,
like y'all are horrifying.
There's no satisfying y'all.
Those things like, absolutely not.
Get it together.
Absolutely not. So yeah, that's it.
All right, sis. You ready to jump into the show?
Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it.
This list is all over the place.
Is it?
I would say so.
I think it's, yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is. Now
there's a lot of
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of like, yeah.
There's a lot of things happening.
It's ghetto, though. I'm going to say that. It's very ghetto.
It's very ugly here.
Very ghetto.
But you know how we do? We're going to start off with politics right at the top.
Girl.
You want to take it away?
Girl. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the state of Texas.
Get them out of here.
I'm going to go back into the Headwraps and Lipsticks archives the last couple of weeks. We have talked about Texas every single week just about. Before Trump was out of office, now he's out of office, and they still don't know how to act, okay? And it's really like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what is going on? So, you know, like right now the hot topic is critical race theory. Yes. Like the Republicans, the whites are completely like up in all like, this is wrong. We should not be teaching our kids about race and equality. Like, why would we do something like that? Well, Texas said, we're going to put a stamp on it, right? So they actually dropped a bill they actually dropped a bill that okay.
It's okay. Take your time.
Texas Senate bill drops teaching requirements that Ku Klux Klan is morally wrong. So basically, your kids are going to go to school in 2021. In 2021, children in Texas are going to go to school, and their teachers will not have to tell them that the Ku Klux Klan was a bad thing. It's like they didn't exist or that they don't exist.
That is so absurd.
It's ridiculous. So I'm going to read this here. In a new political law in Texas.
Drag them off.
Okay.
Yes.
Seriously.
Drag them.
The Republican-dominated state Senate has passed a bill to eliminate a requirement that public schools teach that the Ku Klux Klan and its white supremacist campaign of terror are morally wrong. Like, seriously. The cut is among some 24 curriculum requirements dropped from the new measure, along with, wait for it, along with studying Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. Okay, first of all, Huffington Post, it's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Anyway, I Have a Dream speech that the works of United Farmers Work leader Cesar Chavez, Susan B. Anthony's writings about the women's suffrage movement, and Native American history.
They really go out of their way to really minimize the absolute terror and destruction that they've put this country and the people here through. And it is, I don't even know the word. Like, it is gross.
It's horrifying.
It's horrifying. It's really scary, what they're doing. Like, pay attention, y'all. Like, this isn't a joke. Like,
we're in 2021, and these kids in Texas are going to have to go to school. Can you imagine a teacher, not just a black teacher, just a morally ethical teacher that has to tell these kids, the Ku Klux Klan, they're really not that bad. They just burned crosses and burned people and hung people and, dragged them in the back of cars so their eyes popped out of their head. But like Donald Trump says, they're good people.
I think the real problem is because they haven't been noted as a terrorist organization, and that's why they're able to get away with this.
Say it.
Because if they were marked as a terrorist organization, there's no way you could get away with such a thing. And the reality is they are terrorists.
The only good thing about this is it's just in Texas. Okay, because by the time I have kids, if it makes its way to what if state I'm gonna live in, my kid's gonna be homeschooled because I'm not doing that.
Or you're gonna have to at least tell your kids like, yo, here's what they're telling you, but here's what actually happened. Here's what it really is. And I don't know even still like if it's even being taught as raw as it was.
No, it's not, because you can't say things to kids anymore. You can't even pop a kid now without it being called child abuse. So no, you know what I mean. So nothing shocks me.
Oh my
this
God.
This is really Susan B. Anthony's writings. So also the kids in Texas are gonna learn that pretty much like woman ain't-ish. That's basically what it is. The Native American history?
That's crazy.
No shocker there, though, to be very honest. Like, there's no shocker.
That's a mess.
Critics say that the state is promoting an anti-civics education. Of course, so this is called Senate Bill 3. It was passed literally last Friday, 18-4. So only 4 people, 4 of your lawmakers, Texas, thought that this was crazy. This drops most mentions of people of color and women from the state's required curriculum.
Wow.
That includes eliminating a requirement that students be taught the history of white supremacy, including but not limited to the institution of slavery, the eugenics movement, and the Ku Klux Klan, and the way in which it is morally wrong. This is nuts.
I don't even have the words to describe it. I don't have the words to describe it because like eugenics, I'm not fully abreast of what it is, but I know It's not a good thing.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Let's get a.
I've heard the term before. I know it's okay.
Okay, so eugenics is a set of beliefs and practices that aim to improve the genetic quality of a human population, historically by excluding people and groups judged to be inferior or promoting those judged to be superior. We have an in-studio guest today, and it's my niece. She's 7 years old. Her name is Destiny. And I know when we're done recording, she's going to ask, what is the Ku Klux Klan? She's going to ask what eugenics is. She's going to ask what women's rights is. Thank God she's not living in Texas.
Honest to God.
And thank God she has people like me and her mom and her aunties and now Miss Sierra to tell her that the Ku Klux Klan is trash and you should be morally petrified of them at all costs.
They are not some white frilly organization. That ain't them.
At all. Like the Proud Boys is one thing. The Ku Klux Klan is a whole different situation.
They ain't too far off though.
They're not. You saw the leader that burned set the black church in DC on fire. He actually pled guilty.
No.
Yeah. So at least he's, I guess, taking accountability. But I mean, he'll be out in a couple of days.
For sure.
Who knows? You know what I mean?
Of course he will.
Oh my gosh.
What's next?
Speaking of schools, Michigan, you up next. Y'all ain't too far behind. Okay, y'all are really just ridiculous when it comes to these masks. Okay, because Michigan is one of the states that a lot of them are refusing to get vaccinated, and they actually are considering a federal appeals court is considering whether Michigan students can be required to wear masks. Like,
what do you mean can be required to? Okay,
like first of all, they're kids.
It's giving me a headache. It's giving me a headache. What's the rundown?
It's ridiculous. So this happened last week. The U.S. Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals will hear arguments on whether requiring Michigan students to wear masks in classroom violates their constitutional rights. The case involves a Catholic elementary school, here we go, Lansing-based Resurrection School, which contends that any state mandate that children ages 5 and older wear a mask in classrooms is unconstitutional. The school says that such a rule would violate sincerely held religious beliefs, ask a 5-year-old to spell religion, because they say humans were made in the image of God and mask shields that image from being seen. Mask also shields diseases that your kids can bring home to you and to everybody else in the house. They also allege requiring masks poses a health or learning problem for students who have allergies, difficult breathing, or trouble being understood when they talk through a face covering. Kids have a hard time being understood when they don't have. I mean, what's the difference?
I do not understand this. Y'all reaching all the way down in the bag, elbows deep in that bag, to make sure that your kids aren't protected. What is going on? What's going on?
Now, I do understand that there are such religious beliefs that, do prevent you from wearing face coverings, while there are some that require you to wear face coverings.
Yes.
And yes, there are different things. Kids do have asthma. It's hard for them to breathe, but there's ways around it. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
And here's the thing. It's not like the kids are going to, kids, they're going to take that mask off. They're going to put it on their chin. It's not going to be on their face the whole time.
Right.
Like, oh my God.
We're asking them to have it on in the classroom, socially distance themselves in the classroom. I mean, oh my God.
The fact that, put us back in the lockdown.
Listen. Our governor has a conference this week, and I'm ready.
Phase one.
I am ready.
Can you do it after my birthday though? But like,
oh yeah,
we have
plans.
But priorities.
We have plans.
Priorities, baby.
After that, fair game.
Right after that though, phase one us right at September 1st. Phase one us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
Because I can't take it. Like, I can't take it. Between that and companies not wanting to pay people for give our necessary workers 40 hours. They don't want to pay us. Y'all complaining about people not working, even though most of y'all old employees are dead because y'all didn't take care of them in the first place.
Ooh.
Like, I am tired. I'm absolutely tired. Like, I don't know what y'all want. You guys want to build up this economy, but you don't want to take care of the people who make the economy move and shake. And it doesn't make sense to me. You cannot have a thriving economy when your citizens are not well taken care of.
Girl.
Seriously.
It's not even funny.
This is why so many people are like, I ain't going back to work. I'm getting way more money on unemployment than I ever got.
Honestly.
And you know what? Run a checkup, sis.
Yeah.
Run it up.
Seriously. I mean, with this new Delta girl running around, you know what I'm saying? Like, once the timing is very strategic, but, you know, whatever. With this new Delta girl running around rampant, I don't think anybody's going back into the office anytime soon. Like, I really don't.
My job is trying to get us to go back August 2nd. And I need to be like, so yeah, Delta variant is here, girls. So what is the tea? How are you guys going to instill a situation that we are all safe? Because a lot of my coworkers have like this boundary issue, and I don't want people coming up to my cubicle.
Oh my God, I don't miss that.
I don't. Do you hear me?
I don't miss that.
Listen,
I do not miss.
No shade, no tea. But if any of my coworkers watch the show, don't come up to my desk.
Watch yourself. Back up.
Send me your IM. We can talk through IMs, girl. Like you know the
and
vibe.
this Teams is real.
Yeah, okay, straight up. Because they clocking on making sure we working anyway. So you might as well go ahead and use it.
And I really feel like a lot of employees and maybe, you know, some of the students' parents, like those are the questions you need to ask. Like, okay, cool. You want us to come back. What are you going to do to protect your employees? Because if not, we've been getting the job done for a whole year at home. Y'all just don't want to not pay this lease.
And that's what they don't want to break the lease.
They don't want to break no lease. And it's while there's two, like we understand that part of it, but what's a couple of $1,000s versus the lives of your employees that are making y'all money?
Let's start there. Because I know that a lot of companies are getting like some really great work out of their employees because people are working from home and taking naps on the clock.
No bras.
No bras.
No nothing.
No shoes. Nothing. Freeing the nipple and everything at the house.
Spending time with their kids.
People are way more fulfilled because they've been at home spending time with their people. We are now actually in a point where we've spent more time with our families at home than we know our families more now because instead of the 40 hours at work getting to know Bob, Joe, Bill, and Sarah. Okay. Now I know my family much more because I've been in the house with them for the entire year.
Girl, talk about it.
And people are way more fulfilled. Even though they might get on their nose, they're like, they probably have built way more better relationships. Work-life balance is probably better. I am the candidate. You know what? Put me on the podium. Put a podium right here. Let's go. Because I don't understand. Like, I never want to go back into the office. She's not that girl. Have you been in the office? Very ghetto.
It is. You got to park. It's just, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It's just a lot happening. Oh my gosh. Next to the docket.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that one chick, I'm tired of her too. I really am. Like, I don't know what is her problem? Like, oh my gosh. Okay.
It's okay.
Seriously, like, what is her problem? What is the problem?
Okay, well,
tell me what's the problem. I'm sorry.
Explain it to the audience.
Girl. Jeez, Louise, I can't with these people, yo. Marjorie Taylor Green, who is a senator for I don't even know what state she represents. It don't even matter because that state, you should be ashamed of yourselves for even for picking her.
Is it Texas?
No, I think it's Georgia. Actually, I think it's Georgia. Yep, it is. So yeah. So anyway, Twitter gave her a timeout. It was like, hey, yo, you're doing the most with the coronavirus and spreading these lies. So we need you to just put you in timeout. Literally, Twitter had to put a grown woman with kids in a 12-hour timeout because she don't know how to close her mouth. So here we go. So Marjorie Taylor Green, she actually blasted social media companies over her temporary suspension from Twitter, calling it a communist-style attack on free speech. Twitter actually imposed a 12-hour timeout on Monday.
Good.
You hear that sound?
I love it.
A 12-hour timeout saying some of her tweets violated this policy against spreading misinformation that could cause harm during the coronavirus pandemic. Twitter, Facebook, and the rest of the Silicon Valley cartel.
Silicon Valley cartel.
Silicon Valley cartel. I mean, that's actually kind of cool. While working hand in hand with the White House to censor Americans. Girl, you're only like 12 hours. Why don't you do something for the state of Georgia?
Instead of being on Twitter running your mouth.
Yeah, 12 hours, you could be doing something for the people of Georgia.
So something bill you can sign off on or something?
Something, okay? Yeah, basically. So Twitter suspended Green after President Biden urged tech companies to take stronger action against bogus vaccine claims that are killing people. Twitter has defended its efforts to keep dangerous misinformation about COVID-19 off its site, saying it has removed thousands of tweets and challenged millions of accounts worldwide. And she's having a hissy fit over this little 12-hour timeout. Go raise your kids or something.
You have other things you could be doing.
Cook your husband dinner or something. Sign a bill.
You have other things you could be doing. I really don't want to see no politics on social media. Why are you tweeting?
Like, where did she come from? Is it me, or did she just come out of nowhere?
She did come out of nowhere, and I don't know where she came from.
What is with these blondes?
But she can go back to where she came from.
Tommy Lauren, Megyn Kelly, her.
No, thank you.
I mean, blondes do it better, but not this blonde. We don't want her on the team. We do not want her on the team because, oof.
Why are you on Twitter talking?
Oh, my gosh.
There's definitely something for you to do. Go do it.
It's ridiculous.
And leave us alone.
Just to give you a COVID update, U.S. cases of COVID-19 last week increased by 17,000 nationwide over a 14-day period for the first time since late fall, and an increase of death historically follows a spike of illness. I don't really know what else to say other than you already know what we're going to say. Like, yes, I think we got a little comfortable. Once everybody was getting vaccinated, it was like, oh, we're good to go. Like, no, please continue to socially distance. Please keep your mask on. Mm-hmm. Children, adults, everywhere you go. Unless you're just with a group of people that you trust, you know what I'm saying? But listen, when COVID was really running around, but I was Sierra and my boyfriend.
Period.
I just was not comfortable around anybody. And I have no problem doing that again. Mm-hmm. I bang with sis, I bang with my boyfriend, of course my parents, my sister, whatever. The rest of y'all?
Because some of y'all was doing the most during the whole while we was shut down, and it was like, no.
Out of my face.
No.
Out of my face.
But please make sure, listen, I know you probably see the conspiracy theories, or you're probably watching Illuminati mixtapes at your house.
Not Illuminati mixtapes. Not mixtapes. I am weak.
That's a hood throwback right there.
Oh my God.
Yo, give us a like if you know about them Illuminati mixtapes. Anyway, go get vaccinated. Gosh. But even though you're vaccinated, it does not mean that you cannot still get COVID. A lot of people who have been vaccinated have gotten the Delta variant. And luckily for them, because they have been vaccinated, they were able to fight it off and live. So this is real out here. Go get vaccinated. Juvenile dropped a song for y'all. Girl, you look good once you vax that thing. I mean, made a whole little mini remix and everything. Juvenile, Manny Fresh, and the other lady, Mia. Like, it was really
Mia. Oh, yeah, Mia. Look, I thought it was brilliant.
I love it. I'm like...
Everyone was like, oh, my God. Like, at least he's saying something.
They're calling him a sellout or whatever. Juvenile's good. Like...
How is he a sellout? Because he's trying to protect his people. Especially the people of the state that he's from. Because they don't care. The government don't give a crap about the black and brown communities.
And he's from New Orleans, right? We already know. If you don't know, Google Katrina.
Okay. Girl.
All right.
Sis had this other story she was telling me about Jamaica.
Oh, yes.
They want their coins.
Oh, yeah.
They want their coins.
Okay. Because this is my kind of tea. Like, I was like, yes.
It really is. Like,
I'm like, this is right up. Like, we'll take it back from the white man.
Listen.
So, Jamaica plans to seek reparations from Britain over slavery. Jamaica plans to ask Britain for compensation for the Atlantic slave trade in the former British colony. Jamaica was a center of the slave trade, with the Spanish, then the British, forcibly transporting Africans to work on plantations of sugarcane, bananas, and other crops that created fortunes for many of their owners. We are hoping for reparatory justice in all forms that one would expect if they are to really ensure that we get justice from injustices to repair the damages that our ancestors experienced. Absolutely. I love that a lot of these countries are like finally putting that pressure on the UK's neck, because they have a lot of our artifacts in their museums on display, like it was found in Britain and it was not. So I think Haiti was another country we had brought up, and I think there's 2 other countries I cannot think of them right now. But yes, girl,
couple of the African nations.
Yes, turn that music up.
You know, and I didn't know that a lot of these that Britain had stole a lot of artifacts from Africa. I did a story when I was writing for Travel Noir, and I'm writing like, mm-hmm. As I'm doing the research, I'm like, wait a minute, are you serious?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering. I'm not saying that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle should be held accountable, but I'm wondering if all that controversy kind of brought a lot of things of like their extreme racism to light. Like, I'm curious.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, we know that racism over there has existed, mm-hmm. but when they turn that heat up on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, who has been very unproblematic his entire existence, mm-hmm. it was like, wait a minute.
You know, Britain we always have to preface this because I've never been to the UK. Have you ever been to the UK?
I have not.
So, and I don't know any British people personally, but from what I've seen front facing, right, is that the word on the street is that like Britain has a very underlying, very mm-hmm. subtle racism, right? That was always the word on the street, like
like a classy,
like it's like how it's very how it can be very blatant here. You know, it's not like that in the UK, and it was very interesting to see when Meghan Markle mm-hmm. and what's her name got together. How all of a sudden now they calling her monkeys, talking about bananas, and I'm like, you know, if Meghan Markle called me the N-word, I might have to steal on her. That's how light she is.
For real.
Like what? So it was really interesting, but that's a valid. You're like, what'd you just say?
What happened?
What? But I think that's an interesting fact that you brought up. It might have something to do with that.
I'm curious, and it could be my own ignorance. Like maybe I just wasn't really paying attention to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because all these amazing, beautiful British black men come over here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Daniel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey Damson.
Hey.
And Idris. Okay.
Hey.
I gotta tell you something that Sean J said. Speaking of that, because I'm gonna tell you exactly what
Sean J's done in these streets.
He said something. He said something about we said something on Twitter about the white man or whatever, and he was like, and I said something back, and he was like, "But y'all are on TikTok rating the top 20 white men." Yes, he did.
See, this is why Sean J is done in these streets. How dare you bring up receipts? How dare you bring up receipts?
Crazy. Like crazy.
Like how dare you, sir?
Like,
whose side are you on?
Can you get off of that? Because you're going to fall. Oh. No, seriously. Like, no. Sorry, I'm in TT mode right now. Just please, thank you. You just give me anxiety over there. But yeah, I told him I was going to bring that up. So yeah, that was
no. Next topic. He's done in these streets.
Oh my gosh. I think, let me see, what else happened? Oh, the other story that because a lot of this, like the rest of the list that we have is like a lot of sports. Mm-hmm. But Sis did find this story about LA County. Another one that wants like black people getting their money.
Yes.
Like,
okay.
Run it.
Let me pull this up.
Run it like Chris Brown. Like.
Okay.
I'm gonna behave.
No, you're not.
I am.
Don't lie. Don't lie to the people.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So, LA County officials will return a beach property worth millions nearly 100 years after it was seized from a black family. Hold on. Where we at? Okay. Charles and Willa Bruce owned a beach resort that welcomed black visitors amid racial discrimination. The descendants of the Bruce family are set to receive the land that could be worth up to $75 million.
Oh my God.
Yes. Let me see.
Wow.
It's been a challenge for years to reobtain the beachfront property seized from Charles and Willa Bruce, a couple who purchased land in Manhattan Beach, California, and created a sanctuary for black residents to enjoy the beach amid racial discrimination in the early 1900s. It was a very important place because there was no other place along the coast of California where African Americans could actually go and enjoy the water. Wow. Bruce's Beach Lodge faced intimidation from white residents in the Ku Klux Klan, but the couple didn't back down. The property was eventually taken from the family in 1924 by the city council, which used eminent domain under the guise of building a park. It remained untouched for years. Willa and Charles only received about $14,000 in compensation after taking legal actions. But yeah, the land is worth approximately $75 million.
What?
Yep.
Girl.
Yes. And it's just, oh, this is crazy. It says it wasn't until 2007 that a plaque was made to acknowledge the Bruces, but it contained misinformation. This is such an interesting story, you know, because
I saw a documentary.
You saw about this?
No, I said I feel like it should be.
Absolutely.
That's a story.
I mean, and they have the picture of Charles and Willa Bruce up here.
Wow.
Very beautiful looking couple.
Wow.
And really was just making a safe space for Black people to enjoy the beach.
Can't have that.
And of course, that terrorist organization, the KKK.
The one that you're not trying to teach your kids about, Texas.
Ooh, decided that they didn't want Negroes on the beach at this house because how dare you be able to afford such luxury?
Ridiculous.
So congratulations to that family. Get that money. And you know what? I hope y'all build a fence around that whole thing.
Yeah.
Build a fence around that
or
part.
Make it a Black only resort.
Yes. Build a fence. All that.
Blacks only beach house.
Run the check up.
For real.
I'm coming as soon as the doors open. Y'all say, down. I'm down. I love this. Turn it up.
Really.
So congrats to the Bruce family for that. That's crazy.
It really is.
Think about how many stories like that we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Of Black people being run out of their homes, things like that.
You know what story I really do love, and I know y'all are probably going to hate this because for some reason when they make slave movies, y'all are not thinking about the bigger picture here. But 12 Years a Slave.
I've only seen it one time.
I had no idea who that man was. Had no clue who he was. And the fact that this man was pretty much tricked into slavery for 12 years. He was a freed man, had a family, had a career, had a job, and was tricked into slavery. Tricked into slavery. Like, that story blows my mind. I don't care that a Brit played it. I don't care about that. It's the fact that his story was told. Like, I think, like, look past the fact that, like, that's history.
Yeah.
That a lot of people did not know about.
Yep.
There's more than just Harriet Tubman. There's more than just Sojourner Truth. There's more than just Frederick Douglass. There's so many stories that are just completely untold.
Absolutely.
Like, and that's just one of those, like, I actually own the DVD because the story is just so like, yo.
Yeah, I remember watching it thinking like, yo, this is messed up.
This man was tricked into slavery.
But there were so many just foul things that happened. This is why all them people keep dying at Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier was a Black community. They ran all the people out of the community and just built water and put water right over all them houses. So it's houses and stuff up under there. It's a ghost town under there.
I don't like it.
It's a ghost town. So if you live in Atlanta, if you live in Atlanta or Georgia, somebody like, let's go we want to all go to Lake Lanier.
No.
You say no. Don't go to Lake Lanier.
Wait, what? There's houses under there?
Yeah, all of it. They just left whatever was there and put water on top of it. It made it a lake. So I'm sure you can go down there and find. No. Yes. So there's so many stories that are not being told that we haven't heard, just about all kinds of horrendous things like that. So I'm really happy for the Bruce family. Congratulations to them. Run a checkup, fam. Run a checkup. Run it up.
I need a documentary on Lake Lanier because I'm like.
Oh, you can do some Google. You can find plenty of articles.
Because I need
plenty of articles about Lake Lanier.
I need to know more. I don't like
Lake Lanier is a ghost town. The ancestors are out there killing off white people.
I mean, like,
I don't mean to be laughing.
Just so many things make sense in my head right now. Like, it's like,
oh my God.
That's all we have for politics, though.
That's all we have for politics?
That's enough. The rest of this is really, like, we're not a sports podcast, but a lot of this is sports. Ma'am, you making noise.
That's okay. Be sure to check us out on itstheblock.com. That's right. Itstheblock.com. Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment. Us. Black representation, Black excellence. Itstheblock.com. That's where we are. Check them out.
It's the block.
Boom. Just like that. Just like that.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Girl, the sports world was messy this week as well.
It really was.
I mean, it was messy, but then it was some good stuff that was happening. So, ma'am, can you sit down? Sit down. Just sit down. You got. We talked about the audio.
Cool.
We talked about the audio. You're gonna come on.
She wants to do her joke, right?
You do your joke at the end of the show. Remember we talked about this. Wait a minute, but you said you didn't want to be on camera. Like, what is going on here?
Destiny, you giving us the runaround.
Like, what's going on? Do you want to be on camera or not? Give me a minute. Anyways, the sports world was a mess this week, but I do want to say congratulations in order to Miss Megyn the Stallion, Miss HBCU students on the cover of Sports Illustrated, as well as Miss Naomi Osaka,
yes.
as well as the first transgender woman.
Turn it up!
The first transgender woman
Turn it up!
to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Her name is Leyna Bloom. She's gorgeous.
She looks amazing.
She is gorgeous.
She looks amazing. All of them looked wonderful on their covers.
This is what she said on Instagram. She said, I dedicate this cover to all ballroom femme queens, past, present, and future. Many girls like us don't have the chance to live our dreams or to live long at all. I hope my cover empowers those who are struggling to feel seen, feel valued. That's actually really dope.
I love that so much.
Super dope.
Congrats to them. They looked so bomb. Ooh, Megyn is so fine.
I know.
I'm not into women.
What is it?
Oh my God.
She's bad.
She is so fine.
She's bad.
Oh my God.
There's no going around it. Like,
she's so beautiful.
I was looking at the cover
like
what do
what did men do to deserve that?
What? Nothing.
Because
nothing.
She's beautiful. She's so fine.
Like, she's bad. Like, for no reason.
Yes.
Naomi too. Like, yo.
She's so. Naomi has a resting bitch face, and I love it so much.
She really be like.
I was watching some of her documentary on Netflix today or whatever, and it was kind of interesting. And she just always looks like that. Like, she's just unimpressed with everything that's going on.
And I kind of get it. She should be.
Yeah, I love it.
She should be.
I love it.
Especially since you got grown ass women on Twitter talking about her.
Oh my God.
I want y'all to pay attention to the timeline of all these trolls that are magically reappearing into the media. And I do want to kind of shout out one of your favorites, Mr. Bill Burr.
I do like that white man comedian. I do.
I want to shout him out because he called all the people at CNN and the media clowns. He was like, the reason that we keep hearing about Trump is because y'all clowns keep talking about him. Like, why? So shout out to him because he was like, hey, yo, this is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It really is. But back to Naomi. So yeah, grown woman, a.k.a. Miss Megyn Kelly.
Megyn with a Y? That's lame. Anyway, continue.
I mean, it really
It's stupid. It's dumb.
It is. It's not attractive.
Megyn.
It don't even look good.
Megyn.
Ew. I never really looked at it. Now you did it again.
I'm sorry.
It's like Trey Songz. Like, you did it again.
I'm sorry.
She said Trey Songz yodels, and every time his song comes on my shuffle, I'll be like, God damn it.
He does. I'm sorry. Okay,
I can't unhear it. But anyway, so Megyn Kelly was slammed for talking junk about Naomi Osaka's Sports Illustrated cover. Like, you mad because you wasn't selected?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, the former Fox News host unsuccessfully attempted to draw a connection between the tennis superstar's recent magazine appearances and her decision to withdraw from the French Open and Wimbledon tournaments in the spring, citing the need to protect her mental health. Yes. Like, girl. So she said she started off responding to a tweet from right-wing sports commentator Clay Travis that read, since saying she's too introverted to talk to the media after tennis matches, Naomi Osaka has launched a reality show, a Barbie, and is now on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Let's not forget the cover of an interview in Vogue Japan and Time magazine. Girl.
She said she was stressing about the game. She didn't say that she had a problem doing publicity. She said she wanted to do publicity afterwards and not before the game. Context clues, baby. Context clues. Reading is fundamental. Listening is fundamental. Quickly, Megyn, quickly.
I mean, to be very honest, I kind of understand athletes that don't want to talk out. They just like they're like, you've seen people playing. You've seen these. Ma'am, I keep telling you about the noise. Anyway, like, you see these athletes after the games, they're like, yo.
Sweating all on the reporter, all on the equipment.
It's ridiculous. I wouldn't want to talk to them neither. How do you feel?
Tired.
You ain't giving them no water, no nothing. You just want them to talk.
I mean, they literally just got finished making ducats, and you are in their face.
Body hurt, face dripping. You don't offer them no towel, no water, no nothing.
And that's why their answers be dumb as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, coach just said, blue blop, blue blop. So I do blop, blop, blop.
Like,
and you be like, what? He's tired. They're tired. The players are tired.
Megyn Kelly, you're just mad because you were not selected and never will be selected to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated, like, ever. Do you even have a platform? Like, what is she doing now?
Running her mouth on Twitter like the rest of the.
Because I see it says former.
Yeah,
the former Fox News.
Because it's not a current one.
Because she don't have no contracts.
Right.
Nothing.
Probably because
Meanwhile, all the women on the covers have contracts.
Oh.
Not to mention they're all minority women.
Turn it up.
All women of color. I'm just trying to see if she has any contracts or anything. Like, it keeps saying the former.
I don't think she does.
Well, Naomi actually took the high road and actually blocked her. And Megyn had nerve to say something about that. She said, poor Naomi blocked me while taking a shot at me. Guess she's only tough on the courts. She is apparently arguing that she shot her many covers before publicly claiming she was too socially anxious to deal with press. Truth is, she just doesn't like questions she can't control. Admit it. Well, Miss Journalist, that's how most journalism happens. Like, this cover was probably shot months ago.
Right. Megyn, she talking all that smack. Meet her outside. You want to fight? If you want the smoke that bad, pull up. Pull up to the location.
Her and Corday will pop off on you. And we'll be right behind them. Like, what's up?
What's the tea?
I'm tired of y'all.
Megyn with a Y.
Girl, it's ugly.
It's ugly.
Just like your soul. Anyway.
Sheesh.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
I am really sorry. Speaking of being sorry, the NFL. Time for y'all to step up. I know y'all season is coming. And there's a new season of Headwraps and Lipstick and a new reason for us to drag y'all.
Yeah.
Okay?
Go Eagles.
No. Hope they fly away.
Oh.
Boom.
Right,
Bye.
Oh, right to the Super Bowl. Yes.
Or not.
Yes.
Or not.
Yes.
Well, maybe.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I hope not. I hope nobody comes to see y'all.
Damn, wait a minute.
Okay? I said what I said. I'm not, So anyway, like, I'm tired of the NFL.
The NFL do be trying it.
They like trying
Such as this thing right here. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. So y'all know the last Super Bowl they had Miss Chloe and Miss Chloe and Miss Halle singing the Black National Anthem, as well as her and Jasmine Sullivan. They brought all the women of color out to perform. So they said, you know what? This will show that we're really into diversity and that we want to talk about the people of color and do what's right by them. So they decided that they're going to be playing the Black National Anthem, which is Lift Every Voice and Sing. And, I mean, they're going to be playing it at all games. Okay. The NFL says it's bringing back a lot of elements of social justice messages from last year, including on-field signage and decals on players' helmets. Right. Also, the continuation of the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing at flagship events. They say they're adding in-stadium PSAs as well this year.
NFL is trying to do damage control and rectify what they've messed up before. And they're not even going back to the source of that issue, which is getting Colin back on the field. The man's been wanting to play. He's been practicing every day for the last 6 or 7 years. He wants to play. Y'all are not going back to the source issue. Okay, so you play the Black National Anthem at all of the sporting events. Welcome to the club. Finally, thank you, sis. Go off, bruh. But you're not going to the stores again. What? I don't understand. That's like when all them companies last year was like when Aunt Jemima was like, we're not gonna go buy Aunt Jemima anymore. Nobody said we had a problem with pancakes.
No, like at all.
Nobody was like, pancakes is in the street shooting black people. Pancakes. Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
And yet, they felt the need to insert themselves in this issue and was like, we're not going to call it Aunt Jemima no more. Y'all been calling it Aunt Jemima this whole time. Don't be ashamed now. Live in your truth. NFL, live in your truth. You need to go to the source. Fix it. Fix it. PSAs and decals, cute.
I mean, meanwhile, Colin Kaepernick's not back in the NFL. I mean, meanwhile, y'all just
fix it. Get him a job and then apologize publicly to that man.
I need Colin Kaepernick to do just like Nicole Hannah-Jones did, like, you know, apologize and like, you know, we want you to come. You know what? I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. Thank you. But y'all are gonna go ahead and continue to cheer for the NFL, so it don't. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we're kind of wasting our breath here. Just like they're wasting their time with this. So
it's not fixing nothing.
It's not.
Y'all doing everything so that black people are like you, except for doing things that actually help the community. And I'm tired of it.
Because all that's gonna do is just get guests, is get fans that's in the fields unmasked, all rowdy. You know what I'm saying? Because they're singing "Lift Every Voice and Sing" by James Weldon Johnson. Like, do y'all even know the lyrics?
Quickly.
Let's go. It's a long song, but y'all should know.
Oh my God.
It's a very long song, but you should know the lyrics. Know the significance of that song before you just
throw it up in your program. Ciao.
And all them rowdy fans. Oh my gosh.
The ghetto.
It's only a few more things.
Okay.
That's it.
We're doing,
So going to the Olympics, unfortunately, tennis player CoCo Gauff tested. What did I say?
You called her Gruff?
CoCo Gauff.
Gauff. It's okay.
She tested positive for COVID-19, so she will not be playing in the Tokyo Olympics. It's only a matter of time for other people test positive at the Tokyo Olympics, which is a hot spot. They literally have a state of emergency, so I don't even understand why the Olympics is still happening. I really don't. I don't get it.
Capitalism.
I don't get it.
It's capitalism.
Do they need money to get supplies for COVID-19 over there? Is that what's happening?
No. Companies are greedy.
But no one's even going to be there but the athletes, so make it make sense.
That's okay. The companies are like, they can still wear their logo jerseys.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know? Sponsored by Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. Right. It's not even healthy. Like,
right. McDonald's, I'm sure.
Yo.
Coca-Cola.
Yo.
All of the sponsors. You know the usual.
No vitamin water, no...
P&G, though. Procter & Gamble will be there. You know they'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do hope Coco gets better soon. Hoping she ain't had no like symptoms or anything, but I think it's smart of her to say like, you know what, I'm good. I'm gonna just stay over here in the United States, which is messy over here anyway. So hey, what's also messy with the Olympics? We got to talk about the Paralympics.
Yes.
I really wish I was getting ready to lie about what I'm about to tell y'all, but
this is crazy,
ridiculous. Bleacher Report reported this. Becca Myers, who is deaf and blind, has withdrawn from competing in the Paralympics in Tokyo after committee denied her request to bring her mother, who is her personal care assistant. Deaf and blind. Her mother. This is what she said. She did make a statement. She said, I had to make the gut-wrenching decision to withdraw from Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. I'm angry, I'm disappointed, but most of all, I'm sad to not be representing my country. The USOPC has denied a reasonable and essential accommodation for me as a deaf-blind athlete, she put that in bold caps, to be able to compete in Tokyo, telling me repeatedly that I do not need a personal care assistant who I trust because there will be a single PCA on staff that is able to assist me and 33 other Paralympic swimmers, 9 of whom are also visually impaired. The USOPC has approved me having trusted PCA, my mom, at all international meets since 2017, but this time is different. With COVID, there are new safety measures and limits of non-essential staff in place, rightfully so, but a trusted PCA is essential for me to compete. So in 2019, girl, I'm living in the past.
It's okay.
So in 2021, why, as a disabled person, am I still fighting for my rights? I'm speaking up for future generations of Paralympic athletes in hopes that they never have to experience the pain I've been through. Enough is enough. Like,
that makes no sense.
I'm supposed to just trust some random person that I don't even know, doesn't know me.
And they're supposed to come help me get dressed, get me prepared for all of it. It doesn't make, she's deaf and blind.
Cancel the Olympics, bro. Seriously, like this. I mean, bruh.
That doesn't make any sense. That don't make any sense.
Somebody responded to the reporter and said, Team USA just needs to boycott Tokyo. We not winning gold in basketball anyway, so what's the point? Damn.
Well.
Damn. I mean, that's just like,
that's crazy.
Are you serious?
Did you see that that Paralympic track runner who was blind, who was running with the guy he was like, he was fine.
Damn.
It was a video that came down on my TikTok, and his I guess the lead keep him on track was like they're like tied by their wrist or whatever, and they were running, and that man's body was nice.
Wow.
I was like,
all right.
All right.
He'd love to see it.
Are you fully impaired? Oh my God. Oh my
Get
God.
out. Get out. It's time for you to go.
Okay.
It's time for you to go. Because this is... We're going to move right along. These... Really? It don't be me all the time. It don't be me all the time. It don't be me all the time.
Okay.
Girl.
I'm sorry. Okay.
That's it. We only got like you run through the last of the stuff.
She ready?
Run through the last of the stuff. Run through
I'm sorry. Okay.
Jesus.
God, I'm sorry. Okay.
Run through it.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. Okay. Britney Spears has come through with a small victory. Shout out to my sis. She is able to finally choose her own lawyer for this case. We've been updating you guys for the last 3 weeks about what's going on with Britney Spears. Luckily for her, that the people have been on her side, and everybody, no matter what you look like, black or white, woman or man, people have been vocally speaking out for her, which is good because she needed it. Sis been in a conservatorship for like 13 years.
Oh my God.
Very restrictive.
That is horrible.
She's finally getting a chance to pick her own lawyer. So we're all hoping that eventually she will get a chance to be off of this conservatorship. She's not rocking with none of her family. Jamie Spears, Lynn Spears, or Jamie Lynn Spears.
Wait.
Yes, girl. Can you believe it?
That's Jamie Lynn's.
Really? Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yes, they're from Kentucky, so that's a thing.
Wow.
Yes.
I did not know that.
The father is James. The mother is Lynn, and then her younger sister is Jamie Lynn.
Oh my
God. Yes. So already off the bat.
Shout out to Britney just being different.
Yes. So
I did not know that.
Yes.
I am very upset. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So Normani dropped a video featuring Cardi B called WildSide. I personally love the video. I think Normani, first of all, shout out to her for bringing choreography back, and real choreography, not that TikTok stuff.
I'm tired of it.
It looks okay. She was dancing. I really enjoyed the visuals of the video. I thought it was great. The song is cute too. Okay, sis, go ahead, because I know you about to say some foolishness.
No. I enjoy the video. I like Normani. Like I think she's a star. I'm ready to see more from her. Yeah. I really do. Like it's like she drops a hot song and then she goes away for like 6 months.
Yes.
Like, can we just keep it going? Do like her. Her be dropping stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know why Cardi B was on the song.
Yeah, I don't feel like she was needed, but okay.
Ma'am. It's all right. I don't feel like Cardi B was needed on the song. Maybe that was just like a thing that they did, because I also didn't feel like Normani should have been in WAP. I don't know what the cameos is going on in that
They're
video.
friends.
Oh, okay. It's still
if I shoot a music video, you're not gonna be on my music video?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in it, but like, give me something that fits me to do. Like,
but that her in the WAP video makes it, because she's kind of like, clearly she's kind of being like this really more overtly sexual artist, so that kind of rolls into
I didn't like the cameos in WAP altogether. Like
it was a random group of people.
And like watching Cardi B's story on Instagram after the video, like she was like really just uplifting these upcoming like rappers and artists who pretty much, you know, come from, you know, the same thing that she comes from. Like that girl Suki, who, I mean, she's just nasty.
She is.
She's nasty. I don't care what nobody says. She nasty. Ruby Rose, you know, Normani, Kylie. I don't know. But it's okay. But yeah, I thought the video was cool. I thought it was alright.
Sad note in music history. Rest in peace to Biz Markie. Nobody beats the Biz. He passed away, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
I'm not sure from what.
So they said it was complications from his diabetes.
Okay.
So, yeah. We're just losing our icons.
Jesus.
Like, one by one.
This year's been crazy for our icons.
Especially for like our hip hop icons.
Right.
DMX, Biz Markie.
Yeah.
Black Rob. It's been a lot of them that just have, you know, succumbed. So rest in peace to him. Prayers up to his family. I was telling sis before we started recording, like there was a report that came out that Fat Joe apparently was like calling Biz Marquie's wife like every other day, like, I want to help with the medical bills. I want to help. Apparently Fat Joe's like this really nice guy.
I'm shocked.
I mean,
I'm shocked, but good for him. I really like that.
That's nice.
I really like that he reached out to her. That's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's dope. Sometimes you gotta lean back and
all right.
do it. Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good.
Did you want to talk about Hazel E? Hold on. Can you go get Symone? She said she wanted to do this.
I'm gonna do it real quick because she sent me to listen. Symone sent me this clip about Hazel E. Okay, so if y'all don't know who Hazel E is, she's a Love and Hip Hop star, former star.
She's not on the show no more?
No, she's not on the show at all anymore. Girl. And
are you gonna come and explain?
Are you gonna come talk about Hazel E?
Okay, I'll scoot over.
All right, so our manager is coming to give Come on, sit down now.
Destiny. Look at Destiny back there.
Oh, hello.
Hey, girl. So tell us about Hazel E and what's going on.
First of all, y'all see my hair.
All right, new color.
Oh my God.
All right, so
you need to talk into the mic.
All right, so this bird, Hazel E, yes, she's a bird because I don't understand why you coming for Cardi B. She woke up and chose violence. Or tried to, choose violence. So as y'all know, or if y'all seen, Cardi B and Offset's little girl Culture had a birthday, and she had a princess theme, like normal 3-year-olds do. And Hazel E said that Cardi B was copying her. She posted pictures on her Instagram story and was like, "The girls are fans." Oh yeah, I have a screenshot because Sierra doesn't know anything about it.
I have no idea.
She was like, "The girls are fans. It's the originality for me. Like, she's the first one to have a princess themed party." She was like, "It was only 3 weeks ago, damn, and all my princesses were black because Cardi B had some of the Disney princess, quote unquote, there at her daughter's party. She also had crab legs. Hazel E had a busted snow cone machine.
Was it busted? It didn't even work.
It looked like it was from Coney Island.
Dang.
Yeah.
If you've been to Coney Island.
Yeah. She was like down to the poodle. And then, then she was like, I didn't even say no names, but it must be the same. She was like, I was the first rapper to do it in my Soulja Boy voice.
Oh, girl.
Sis is really, really delusional. There was a girl on TikTok who reacted to her coming for Cardi B, and she kind of, described it to a T. I sent it to Sherelle. It was hilarious because Hazel E,
girl,
who are you? Who is Hazel E?
No, seriously, who is she?
Oh, your guess is as good as mine.
She is a rap. She was a rapper.
Do y'all know any of her
songs?
No,
wouldn't know.
But then, the story gets worse. It gets worse.
There's more?
There's more. She kept going. Because, of course, Barty Gang came for her and was like, sis, what? Like, because as you all know, Cardi B is pregnant, minding her business, chilling in her mansion that she has the keys to. Hazel E looked like she rented this mansion, or she was just outside of somebody's house.
Damn.
And took
She kinda
pictures.
did.
Her quote unquote husband, he had on joggers with a belt.
Offset had a whole,
Yeah.
Aladdin suit, like damn near.
Yeah, like Cardi B and Offset, at least they matched.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It looked a mess.
Anyway, but she was like, I said what I said. Opinions are like a-holes. Everyone has one. How everyone's so bothered by the truth, and y'all say I'm delusional.
But nobody cares.
Then it gets worse. She keeps going.
Oh, no.
She kept going.
Ain't nobody reading all that.
Girl,
Yeah, no,
she
please
was
don't.
like, she went in on a whole rant. That's the rant. I'm not gonna read it because they told me not to. But she was just
We do not care. Like,
she was really just. All right.
I can't go nowhere, so I'm stuck in the
Are y'all
middle.
good? All right. But yeah, sis was really going in when she was like, I come from the That's Hot era where you trademarked your intellectual property before others could profit on what you make pop. I'm definitely more Housewives than Love and Hip Hop and Hollywood. She's not on the Real Housewives of anything because she's not a housewife. You have to have a house to be a
Damn.
housewife.
she might have a house. She just, all right.
She doesn't have a house because she's paid all her money fixing her BBL that she went to
All right.
Turkey
Go
for.
Get
ahead.
out. Get out.
Go on.
She went to Turkey
Get-
and got a busted
Get-
BBL.
Get out.
Get up.
Get out. Get
Get up.
get
Get, yeah, yes.
Get out.
Up right now.
Okay, I'm going back to my gap.
Bye.
Peace, y'all. All right.
Our Gen Z correspondent.
Thank you so much.
That's right, fine. Millennial. Anyways. She's kind of in the middle. A little bit.
She's a cusper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Anyways.
All right. I think that is it for all the topics we have.
That's it.
But we do have a lip service question for you guys to speak.
Sure do.
What was the lip service question?
Girl. What was the lip service question this week? Oh, we said, what is your guilty pleasure?
Oh, yes.
That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on, look like we have some. We have a few comments.
All right now.
All right. So we said, yeah, what is your guilty pleasure? So Key Square 22 said, I love to read, but my guilty pleasure genre is paranormal romance.
Yeah. Wanted to ask you, sis, what is that?
What is
that?
paranormal romance?
Like dead romance?
Like alien romance?
Like ghost sex?
Oh. Like Scary Movie 2?
What is it? I'm thinking paranormal activity.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would make sense. Ghost dating? Ghosting?
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Okay. Sweet Pea's mom, hey, Miss Yvette. She said, Real Housewives or whatever they are. I can't stop. These women are so far from these women are so far from anyone I would call a friend unless I receive the same check. Sydney _ Shaw, hey girl.
Hey.
She said, I love to watch those horrible low budget black films on Amazon Prime. Absolutely.
We just watched the trailers.
Yo.
And really sometimes that is just enough.
You have you a good Friday or Saturday night watching those. So
I'm telling you.
Listen, you want to watch, we'll watch them with you. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Bear Beauty Experience. Hey,
Hey,
Alana.
Alana.
She said, Ratchet TV. I tell my clients all the time, I don't like drama unless it's on TV or in my lashes. Girl.
Goodbye, ma'am.
I can't. Give me all the Bad Girls Clubs. Alencio, E Cabaret, and Love and Hip Hop. Just don't be shaking the table in my life. I hear that.
True.
Misty Centric. Hey, Joya.
Hey, girl.
She said sunflower seeds. I literally buy them all the time. Like, okay.
Okay.
Cammy RC, hey girl.
Hey, girl.
She said trash reality TV, Love After Lockup. I heard that show was mess.
I heard it was too.
Sick.
People love that show.
Love After Lockup, Smothered, and Eat Popcorn. I eat it nearly every night. I get it. Then it looks like we kind of made a friendship connection here between Cammy RC and Mrs. Sachs Prophet.
Charles makes friends with everybody. It doesn't.
You know what? And that's great.
It doesn't surprise me.
That is great. He said that his is Married at First Sight. I'm obsessed. None of my friends watch it, so I keep it to myself.
That was shocking.
So Cammy RC said Friendship at First Sight. I'm here for it. Like,
They so stupid.
oh my gosh. And that has some others on our personal page. So it looks
Okay.
like they talking about what do they say? Where is it? Where's my stuff?
You have to go to your story, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Mhm. I figured it out. Okay. Where's all right.
Swipe up.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
There you go.
Young Citizen said Hulu. So just anything on Hulu?
You got to be more specific.
Yeah, like anything on Hulu.
Hulu, right.
Alicia Jacobs, hey girl.
Hey, girl.
She said, man, I love to smell candles. The others, me and you need to be best friends because like Symone literally had to take candles away. If I find a good smelling candle in the store, I'd be like,
ma'am, that's kind of weird. Not in the store.
listen, I need to make sure that I'm buying it and that I'll have the same type of experience when I light it. So I need to know. You know what I mean? So I'm Alicia. Okay. So Radiant, hey Ash. She said musicals.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is actually really surprising from you. Huh. And then Charnay Nicole said cannabis. I mean, hey.
fair.
Is that really a guilty pleasure though? Like,
No, well,
people selling it on Instagram.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could do better than that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I thought that was interesting. So, what's your guilty pleasure, sis?
Oh man, y'all about to judge me. Well, you kind of already know.
Probably.
My guilty pleasure is watching earwax, ingrown, and pimple popping videos. Oh my god.
Y'all got me in on that, and I'm pretty aggravated. Like,
I'm almost like, if this whole thing don't work out, I might just go to school to be an esthetician so I can do that.
wow.
Because
It's like that.
I enjoy it. Like, if I'm feeling sad,
Wow.
I will go and watch. I will like go and find them on YouTube or TikTok and watch them. Like, I love them all. Earwax, when the long hair comes out of the pimple. Oh my god. Oh, those are the best.
Wow.
Oh my god. It's disgusting.
Like, I knew you liked them, but I didn't know it was like
no,
that.
it's kind of weird. Like,
I didn't know it was like that.
It's kind of disgusting.
It's not. I mean, it's different.
It is.
It's different. You know what I mean? It's definitely different. Definitely different.
How about you, sis?
I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty basic. Like, I love rewatching. You know what? My guilty pleasure is rewatching shows that I've seen at least 1,000 times. Mm-hmm. I have rewatched Jersey Shore about 6 times. I love those white kids. I think they are iconic. I watched them when it was just on TV. Now it's on Hulu. Oh my gosh. I live for Ronnie and Sammy's drama.
I've been trying to get her to watch any new show. Just any new show.
I'm going to get into it.
You did start watching Pose, so that's cool.
Yeah, when is season 3 dropping on Netflix? I need to know what happens.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a little while.
What is also my guilty pleasure? Oh, I actually like watching dog grooming videos. I actually really want to learn how to groom. I love dogs. I love seeing their little faces. I love seeing them cop an attitude when somebody's clipping their nails and cutting them, trying to make them look cute, and they cop an attitude. Like, you know what I mean? I love it. I love that.
Those are fun videos to watch too.
They are. Like, they're just like, there's a few on TikTok. I follow a bunch of dog groomers. I'm like, I want to jump in the DMs. Like, can you teach me? Like, how did you learn?
Yeah, that's a good maybe volunteer work or something like that.
Nah, like, this is like they job.
No,
like,
but I'm saying like they probably learn through like volunteering.
True. Yeah. But yeah, that's really my guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna think of some more later though.
All right. Oh, you know what I do like?
What?
Cat videos where they're fighting each other.
Oh.
Okay, I'm done.
Speaking of that, my guilty pleasure is Tony Baker. If you guys, if you guys do not follow Tony Baker, the comedian, on Instagram, he does all these animal voiceovers. Like, I literally be like cracking up at his voiceovers.
Oh my
like,
God.
I really feel like that's how animals really be. Like, hey yo, like, I love him. I love Tony Baker. I'm a fan of him. Shout outs to him. So yeah.
All right, I think that's it.
That's it
for this week. Destiny, you want to come on over?
Come do your joke.
While I do this outro.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. You want to sit next to me? You want to sit next to you?
Come behind me. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't be shy now.
Yeah. She can it's already charged.
Don't be shy now.
It's
Don't
already
be shy now.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you
your
guys
jokes
so
together.
much for tuning into this week's episode. We are on all of the platforms. We are on Twitter at Headwrap Pod. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. You can go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where we have t-shirts and crew necks that are for sale, but not on sale. Don't forget that we are trying to open up our studio, and the GoFundMe link is in the bio. But if you don't rock with GoFundMe, the Cash App is also down there. The Cash App is $Headwrap Pod.
Oh my God.
The Cash App is $Headwrap Pod. We didn't get any new reviews, and once again, you guys have disappointed me.
What's the tea?
I'm sad but not surprised.
Oh,
God,
wow.
I know. Sheesh, the gaslighting was rough this week. But yes, we are on a whole bunch of platforms, including itstheblock.com.
It's the block.
Oh my God. Sorry. You catch me off guard every time.
I'm done.
Itstheblock.com. Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment, us, Black excellence, Black culture. That's where you need to be. Remember, they are also on Twitter and Instagram at itstheblock_. Now, where can you find us? We're everywhere. Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and TikTok.
We really, we be on this TikTok. Though,
Like heavy, mad heavy. Scoot over some more so we can get her in.
Okay. Come on. So this is my niece Destiny. She's 7 years old. She's visiting from New York. Before she was saying how she ain't like being on camera. Now she want to be all. Excuse me. Look at the look.
You look at the
Smile. You see she got the lipstick. We be mashing. Okay. All right. Give us your joke. You guys talking to Mike though. Go ahead.
Don't be shy. Don't
be shy now, Miss. She wants to be a fashion designer when she gets older.
Yes.
We're trying to tell her you're going to have to be on camera, so you got to get used to it now. So go ahead. Read one of the jokes.
What did...
Talking to the mic, babe.
You can take it off the stand.
Well, hold on. Watch out. Okay.
Yeah.
What did the baby corn say to the mama corn?
What did it say?
What?
Where's popcorn?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a good one. Give one more of a Miss Sierra.
Oh no.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
I don't know.
What?
A ground beef.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Wait, you said ground beef?
Yes.
That is funny. Okay, wait. I actually have a joke from one of our listeners. I promise I'm done. What's on my phone?
It's right there.
This was my phone. I have from one of our.
Is this from Sean J? He's done. I'm blocking him on all the social
This
media.
is actually from Sean J.
Well, he's about to be blocked.
He said, what was Spider-Man's nickname in high school?
What?
Lil Webby. Get it, Lil Webby? Spider-Man, like.
I'm blocking him on everything. Everything. Sean J can never speak to me in public or in private.
Oh man!
Never again. Never again. Never again. That's it.
Oh, that was funny. I've been saving that for a week.
Oh my God.
I've been saving that for a week.
You really hate to see it.
It is great. See this family dynamic? This is what we do. This is what we do.
What, you got one more?
All right.
Okay, let her do one more.
Make it a good one for Miss Sierra.
Oh my God.
What do you...
Wait,
What?
Wait, back your mic up. Go ahead. You don't got to do like church. Go ahead.
What did one goldfish say to the other goldfish in the tank?
What?
Any idea how to drive this thing?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We're done. We're done with the jokes. We're done with that. That's okay. No, it's okay. You send it to me later.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Destiny, for doing some jokes today.
What is going on?
Oh my God.
Anyways. All right, fine.
Please
Who
let her
does
do
the
her
joke?
last
Yeah.
joke.
Go ahead,
Oh
hurry
my
up.
God.
Here.
She came prepared.
Go ahead.
It's for both.
Okay.
What do you call an old snowman?
What? All right. No, for real. Now put the mic up.
cute.
That's enough.
That was a good one.
Goodbye, y'all. See y'all next week. Say bye, Destiny. I cannot
Get out
keep
of
up
here.
with
Get
her.
out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Just get it. Just get it.